Your DriPPie's home. DriPPie's home. Yeah. You already know this. Your boy DriPPie in the building. Back with another banger. If you know the vibes, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, show love, do the best. You already know that's no stress. And I'm out of breath. What's poppin', y'all? How y'all feeling? What's good with y'all? Y'all see the YouTube going up, man. We sitting at a good almost 700 subs, y'all. So please hit that like and hit that subscribe button to get that Instagram algorithm flowing, man. We moving, we doing our thing, man. We not gonna stop. We gonna keep pushing P, man. And without further ado, we gonna get into this video, man. Y'all already know what's going on.
The following program is rated TV MA. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm sorry, y'all keep reacting to these King Sids and all that stuff, but it's just like I'm kind of trying to keep up with it type shit. You feel me? And it's something that's like very new. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just catching on to it, see what's going on and shit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start dropping multiple videos in a day. You know what I mean? Because I don't want just my content to be based around drama. You know what I mean? I want to mix it up. I want to give it diversity. So I'm gonna start dropping other shit on the side while keeping up with the story for the other folk that do fuck with it or want to keep up or want to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So this video today is gonna be by Genesis Lovely. I believe she was one of the chicks that was on a boat that used to deal with King Sid as well in that house as well. So we about to get into it, man. As y'all see, we got the plug right here. So we about to hit it for me one time.
Hit it for me 2 times. Hit it for me 3 times. Lego. Hit it for me. 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 Hit it for me.
This is my Philly niggas that know that I like the tang and all that shit, man. You know how we lit BB and shit like that. But let's get into it, man. Let's go.
Video, but this video is not like the other videos, unfortunately. So I'm gonna stick up for myself a little bit.
She cute.
As y'all see, King Sid has been getting exposed with the guys, and they're basically just explaining everything that happened behind the scenes in the Steve's crib. And I wasn't gonna say nothing until I watched Nate's video, and I'm about to speak on something he has said. And I'm also going to have Kenzie have a voice in this because she does not have a channel right now, so she can't really go on YouTube and really tell her side and let y'all know like how things have went down in her eyes through her perspective. But with this video, y'all are gonna hear her out, and y'all are gonna hear what I have to say too, because I have a little bit to say.
Personally, I think it's crazy. Everybody dogging King Sid. Like, it's either they really down bad, don't fuck with King Sid, or they really just trying to ruin this man's reputation, career, and just making him seem like a really bad guy. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm sure a lot of them that was dealing with that shit, you know, in that business, they all had something that they wanted to get out of it as well. And, you know, that kind of forced them to stick around and shit like that. But it's just crazy how, like, all this shit now just want all come out at the same time. Why nobody wanted to be that stand-up guy, that first person to say, yeah, this relationship ain't gonna work, and this is why Nate so ugly was that one to do it, honestly. But now everybody want to dick ride and shit, and now they want all say that King Sid ain't I just think it's a little weird, just a little bit. And I hate it, because when it be coming from the groupie hoes and shit like that, that shit is annoying. Because y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all get mistreated by every other nigga every other day type shit. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all don't want to speak up because y'all know y'all getting some money out of it. You know, a nigga that treat you however the fuck they want. Y'all don't got no self-respect for yourselves to be able to stand up for yourselves. You feel me?
And yeah, I'm gonna just really like jump into this. I'm not really gonna
it be abusive relationships and all that. And these chicks be acting like nothing ever happened until somebody want to say something. Now they want to say something.
Good positive energy, unfortunately. But we gonna get right into this. So basically, I'm gonna insert a clip right here.
He called your girl in front of your face. This man will always
Alright, so in that clip you guys just seen, Nate says that Sid had called me the B word in front of Call of Kids' face. And mind you, I didn't know that. Like, that had to be while I was not around, or yeah, basically when I was not around, because I ain't never heard that before. And not gonna lie, I felt some type of way because I remember when I was in the Steve's crib and I was boohoo crying about something that Colin Kid had did to me downstairs. I ain't even come to him, feel me? I had came to Jade and Kenzie. I'm boohoo crying. I wanted someone to talk to vent to, you feel me? So I went straight to the girls, feel me? And the girls was like, oh, like, you know, we gonna talk about it in the backyard because there was other people in the house that we wasn't really like close with. So we take it to the backyard, right? And then Sid comes out. But mind you, when we take it to the backyard, Kenzie had told me that Jade had rolled her eyes at me. I dead didn't know that, like, at all. And not gonna lie, she's dead a mean girl. I'm really about to get on you because that's weird as hell. Because with all of the stuff that we went through in the crib and the stuff that you have went through where you're low, yeah, it's like, why would you roll your eyes at me and I'm coming to y'all for comfort? And
Okay, so from jump, my fault. The heat just came on. From jump. Damn, that shit is loud. Hold on. Let me turn this mic down. Hold on. All right, so from jump, right? One thing I peeped, it's a lot of he say, she say going on right now. Like, I haven't heard anything. It hasn't been anything that has been addressed from her and another person where they specifically have some shit going on, or where she's addressing something that she had a problem with and she's saying what the problem is about the other person. She said little shorty was a mean girl. That was probably the first thing. That doesn't mean that she had a problem. You know, that's just the attitude that they have and whatever. But from what I heard, Nate So Ugly is a he say, she say situation where he said Sid called her a bitch. She ain't never hear it though. Then another thing, somebody rolling their fucking eyes, and she ain't see nobody roll their eyes, but somebody told her that somebody else rolled their eyes. Come on now, that's like childish. Come on.
I don't even do that, mind you.
Respectfully.
When I was in the Steve's crib, nobody's really talking about me for real because I was quiet. I was really like to myself.
Okay.
And I was like that because I peeped the energy in the crib was off. And when I was around and I would observe things, I would see that they would start talking about people that they were cool with, that they were supposed to be ride or die with, that they were supposed to be networking with.
Okay, so now that makes more sense. So her validating the he say, she say is more valid. You feel what I'm saying? Because she herself experiences when other people talk shit about other people that they cool with. So she wouldn't be surprised if somebody else told her that they was talking shit about her. That makes sense.
And they were supposed to be living there, kumbaya, all that. They was talking hella caca about. So I was like, nah, like, I'm not even going to, feel me, let them really, really, like, open up. But that day, I had did that. And I'm basically trying to tell them what had happened. And I guess Jade, she was on some other stuff. And I really peeped because I'm crying and stuff. I'm crying. And that's when Sid pop up. And he's like, oh, all y'all, like, leave. I'm going to talk to her one-on-one, da-da-da. So it's just us one-on-one, and he talking about basically for me to leave him, that I could do better, he's not good for me, this and that, da-da-da-da. The only reason why I'm saying this is because how you called me the B word and you was talking caca when I wasn't around, but it was another story when, bro, it was another story when me and CFK was not on good terms. Like, I thought that was like weird, because I was never like calling you names and da-da-da. Like, I was always minding my...
She on Call of Kid Body. She got a name for him and everything. I ain't never heard nobody call her CFK.
Business. I was not like in the mix. I was not trying to like be gang. Like, feel me? I was just like around because I was his girlfriend. And we was doing videos. We was working together. And... on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and whenever I wasn't doing nothing throughout the week because I did have to go to college, you know, my little cosmetology school, I would pull up, you know, to hang out with him, to sleep over and, you know, spend time with him. And that's where he was staying at the time, so that's where I had to go to at the time. So, with Jade,
all you do was cooking these niggas, bro.
Yeah, I think what you had pulled that day was mad weird, and... I feel like how you treated Kenzie in the crib as well.
Shout out to the editor that she put together to get the references and everything going, man. I fuck with it. I like it. Great production.
Not weird, but that's like for her to really like speak on for real.
My fault,
I just feel like that was like CFK. It was giving mean girl energy for real, like, and I don't like that. And I peep other things, like other little things, like when it came to Sid's ex, the real pretty like Bree girl. You also didn't really like her, and I don't think there was really a reason for you to not like her. I think it was just because she was Sid's ex, and I don't know. And you want to be this little mean girl. You want to, I don't know, put up this little act whenever Sid don't like a girl or whenever he get into it with a girl. You want to hop on the hate train and you want to not like them too. But I don't know, because, yo, bro, before the Steve's crib, when we would all chill at Sid's crib and shit, I remember on New Year's, you was there, you had pulled up to the stream, you had a dress on, this and that, da da da. And I guess you was showing out, to them you was showing out too much, because the next day, they gonna talk hella caca about you. And they gonna be like, oh, that you was doing too much on the live stream, that you was seeking attention,
Sound about right.
You was just like, yeah, overall just doing too much. And they called you a groupie. They said that you only be around because they up, and you only do things for them because they up. And now when we had moved into the Steve's crib, I seen that you was like, they had you around, they had you still doing the same thing, cooking and cleaning. And I just found it weird, because it's like, how you gonna call her a groupie and she around doing all of this for y'all, and then I don't know, y'all switched up, and that made me uncomfortable. Like
I'm confused,
when I heard
but I
stuff
get it.
like that, and then when I seen stuff
Her delivery was a little weird, but I overall get what she's saying.
like that, I was just like, nah, like I'm not really gonna open up to these people, because the ones that they think are close to them, they talk a lot about those people. So it's like, I'm not even close to them for real. So just imagine what they could say about me, and they treating people who do all of this stuff for them like crap. So I was like, nah, I'm straight. I'm gonna come around for Kid, I'm gonna be around for Kid, but y'all could even ask Kid. Like, I wasn't really like speaking too much around them. I was real quiet, because of the stuff that I peeped. And I wasn't really going to defend Kid for real, because we got our own little, we doing our own little thing. But I am gonna confirm, I'm gonna put a little clip of what Nate has said right here.
This is my message to Khaled Kid, right? And what's crazy, you let this nigga take your brand, your name, your saying into a brand that you don't even get money off of, and you're part of this group that's due to your saying.
So the only thing I'm gonna really say for real, I am gonna say that, like, he did make the word steez, and unfortunately, he really couldn't, while living in the house, really, like, say that steez was his, and, like...
Cause you let another nigga put all the work and the grind and all that shit behind it, that nigga was carrying at that point. Like, what you expect? You're not gonna end up being the face. You got a leader that's trying to lead a brand, and if you know what's best for you, sometimes, like, you gotta let that person cook. You feel what I'm saying? Because that motherfucker's gonna hold it down. You gotta trust that, and you gotta invest in that. You feel what I'm saying? Invest in it. You don't just let it be nothing. No, you don't just let that person keep doing what the fuck they want to do. You actually invest in it. You try to match that person's effort, or if not, try to overstep, or try to find a way to get that status of ownership back. You feel what I'm saying? You don't just let it be, and that's what it probably looked like. Because I know what it's like. I have my own business myself, and I got invited into a business, but knowing my grind compared to everybody else's, I said, nah, I can't just join y'all partnership. I got to show y'all what I can do and what I'm capable of and what I'm trying to go for. You feel what I'm saying? And now the way it is looking out is like the passion and the grind that I had for my vision and what I wanted to do with my business, it overseeded whatever the other folk had to present to me. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm still going strong with it till this day, but not everybody is going to be able to stick that out. So LLC and all that stuff, yeah, you're going to have your ownership and shit like that, but is it going to still represent, is it going to still have that same status when you see the people that do leave? Because the people that do leave is going to expose the brand and show what the brand is really about.
Control how people use the word steez and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, because I remember one time we was on the couch and we was just chilling, and Sid had called him. He had a family channel at the time, and that's when he would like vlog. He would vlog like with his friends, and then he would vlog with me a lot too on there. And he called him and he was like, yo, like, you making mad videos with your girl, and then you gonna name it the Steez family, and oh, why you doing that? Take it down. It's supposed to be a guy's thing, and you making it a y'all thing. And I felt bad because he ended up changing it, but I told him that he shouldn't have changed it because that's something he made. And if that's what he wanted to do, then he could do that because that's what you made. Like, who cares? Who cares that he's so up there? Who cares that he has all this money? Like, who cares, bro? That's still your word, and you still made that at the end of the day. And he took what you made and ran off with it, and that's just, I don't know. I told him, like, I felt like that was not fair, and he should have just left it how it was. But I understood him at the same time. Like, he didn't want issues, and you know, he just wanted everybody to be cool. Like, he didn't really want to get into it for real. So, like, I kind of understood him, and I was like, I bet. So now we're about to call Kenzie. Wait, no. Before we call Kenzie, I'm going to roll this clip of what Nate has said in his video, basically telling a little bit of the situation that had to do with Suave and Sid. And I'm not really going to touch on this for real. I'm going to show y'all the clip, and then I'm going to call her up and have her defend herself because she told me that that's what she had.
Just do it.
And I feel like real bad because it's like, she don't really have like a YouTube, like I said earlier, to go on and say her side of the story.
So you saying she ain't got no motion?
It's like she's on mute right now. Like, nobody could really hear her for real. So we about to hear her out, and we about to see what she got to say for real about the situation. So yeah, I'm gonna play the little clip.
Sid done cuffed the two man. Listen, I'm not gonna judge what a nigga do with a girl, but like I said again, it's just a two man. But listen to the story though. I'm just letting y'all know this is the two man. If y'all did not realize who the girl was, this is the girl that I'm talking about. The girl named Kenzie. She was originally just a two man that was originally supposed to be for Suave, but it ended up as Sid, and they just magically got together. She started living with us out of nowhere the next week. You get what I'm saying? I had no issues with the girl, nothing like that. I had no problem. She was living with us, boom, this and that. But then, during the time she was living with us, that's when stuff was being found out about her. They were finding out she was doing like crazy drugs. She was recently with the rapper before she even met.
Why Genesis look like she on hots right now, bruh? Like, she cannot sit still.
Done got with her, right? The man said, pulls me aside about the girl and basically was telling me everything I just recently just told you about the drugs, about who she was just with, this and that, how she's a hoe, all types of stuff. And he's asking me, what should he do? And I told him, I said, listen, fam, you know who you are. You know what type of person.
All right, y'all. So now we about to hear out my girl Kenzie, and we gonna see
Ooh. So that's what I was saying about bringing another person in and saying all this he say, she say, whatever the case is, bro. When you having a problem with one person and another person, you gotta try your best not to diverge into, you know, explaining the character of another person so that it doesn't inflict or have to cause them to get involved. You know what I mean?
We're gonna see.
But he's explaining to us what's been going on, so I understand.
Hello.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
So I'm doing the video right now, and I just played the clip where Nate was talking about the whole Suave and Sid situation, and I'm calling you so you could like tell them what it really was and just like, you know, defend yourself and stuff, since there's a lot of people bringing you up in the situation.
All right, so basically, like, when we first met, I was texting Suave, and he told us, like, me and my homegirl to pull up. And I told him, like, okay, I bet we're just going to chill, whatever. We get there, and, like, they want to play truth or dare, whatever. So then my friend, like, is asking me questions to do, like, to Suave and stuff, and I'm, like, not going for it. Like, it was never planned that I was going to fuck with Suave or Jason or anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, neither for her either. So then the night just continues, and then
she's just a
Batiana.
No.
And I ended up sitting like kind of in front of Jason. So then me and him were kind of like talking back and forth, and then by the end of the night, me and him just ended up chilling. And then I stayed the night, and then I left the next day, and then from then on, he was just texting me every day to come over, and that's how like that started, you know.
Okay, then, so that's basically her side of the story, and that's what happened between that whole situation that everybody's been talking about with the whole Suave and Sid
like,
situation.
you don't got a job or anything like that to go to?
I feel like
you going over. Hold on, you going over a nigga crib? You don't got a job to go to. You don't got no responsibilities, no nothing like that. Y'all just chilling every day. Like if a chick told me to come to her crib every day, I'm gonna have to tell her no. I could probably do like twice a month type shit. Like, hello, I got my own crib. I pay bills at my own crib for a reason. Like, why am I staying at your crib every day? I'm not gonna invite a chick over my crib every day, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It's like once in a while, here and there, we could chill after you got everything in your life taken care of, type shit, or most of your shit intact. You feel what I'm saying?
You want to say about anything that happened in the house between
You trying to live off a nigga though? That's crazy.
Sid,
You don't even know them.
I know it wasn't the sweetest in the house between y'all, and yeah, is there anything you want to clear up and let them know?
Okay, so there's a few things because I've seen like all the videos basically by now from people sending it to me. One, everyone like by Nate saying like, oh, she's ran through and does drugs. That all came from my ex best friend. She had texted them when she found out I was talking to Jason because she was being petty, whatever, and all of that came out. So I guess there was group chats and stuff because of her. You know what I'm saying?
These girls seem like they like 19 years old, bro. 19, 20. These don't seem like grown women.
That was because there was multiple occasions of him like putting his hands on me or whatever. For example, one time we went jet skiing and I cut my foot and I fell off the jet ski, so he dropped me back on the island, and I was like crying, whatever. And so the jet ski people came up and were giving me like napkins and stuff to clean myself up with as I'm crying. And he comes up and he's like, why are you being friendly? Da, 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 da. And it turned into like a whole situation. So then we get back to the car. We're still arguing. He gets really mad and punches the front window shield, and the whole thing shatters like as Jay Wonder's driving back to the house. Then we get back to the house. I get out the car. We're still arguing because he's still thinking I was friendly when I wasn't. I was literally just crying. And
no, but I mean,
he gets me on the ground.
Punching the well show, brink of the windshield. It's your folks. Y'all handle that. That's better than putting your hands on a chick.
And starts choking me like on the ground, and I'm screaming. I couldn't get up. Jay Wonder eventually hears and comes out and literally gets like Jason off of me, and we bring the fight like upstairs, and then we start like actually fighting. And I have bruises all over my body. Like I have blood everywhere. Like the next day, the whole room was trashed. It was horrible, but I don't know. I ended up not forgetting about it, but like we just acted like nothing like ever happened, you know. But that was one of the examples. There's multiple others, but
she said they both ended up fighting, but still, like y'all if you don't know how to de-escalate some shit like that from happening, y'all just should not be locked in like that type shit. Like,
wow, that's
a domestic case.
You did not deserve that. And everybody has
both of them though.
With how Jade has been playing the little mean girl role in the group between the little three musketeers. And do you want to speak up about that one?
Yeah, so that is a big one, because that's another reason like our relationship ended, me and Jason, because like you can always tell when a female wants your man. And there is no reason, like, if, like, he's dating somebody, she should be up his ass 24/7. Like, that's what I was there for, you know what I'm saying? And so, it just got really out of control to the point where me and her, like, almost fought. And then by me and her almost fighting, Jason ended up choking me again up against the wall. And Jay Wonder and Cozy, the cameraman, had to come and literally pry him off of me because he wouldn't stop choking me, all because I finally stood up for myself, like, to Jade. You know what I'm saying? Jade, yeah, she was nice at times, but most of the time, she always had an attitude or would always try to one-up or act like one of the boys, you know? And I even had messages with Jason of him complaining about Jade, how she was annoying or, like, this, and that. I don't know. It's just a lot. Like, there's so much more I could probably say, but...
All right, y'all. So, y'all heard her side right there. I feel like what she went through wasn't fair. And I feel like the stuff that people are saying about her, like, is unnecessary, because the main issue, the person y'all really have the issue with is Sid. And y'all know damn well that Kenzie went through stuff just like y'all did. Like, it wasn't all sweet for her either. So I'm just here to, have y'all hear her side of the story. I'm happy y'all got to hear it. Y'all gonna follow her Instagram.
That's
I put
crazy.
it earlier
The
in the
X.
video, like when she had picked up, and I'm gonna put it again. And yeah, thank you guys for like, you know, hearing us out, hearing the girl side of the story. And I'm gonna catch y'all next video. Bye, y'all.
That's tough. My boy, my boy, my boy. Now imagine if this goes to the local, you know, precinct or some shit like that, bro. He's already on probation. You know what I'm saying? He already got some shit going on. Nate saying that he put his hands on another chick that he brought with her, that he brought with him, and then his ex-girlfriend is also saying that he put his hands on her. Domestic, bro, like anger management, all that shit, bro. Like they giving my man a bad look, bro. It's deep, bro. Honestly, bro, I don't like to see destruction. I don't like to see people be brought down, bro. It takes a lot out of me, you feel me? But if I had to make a suggestion for King Sid, man, one, best thing for you to do, best thing for y'all all to do, it would be nice if y'all could have like a sit down on some love and hip hop shit, reunion type shit. I have a sit down and y'all really voice y'all opinions, y'all voice y'all issues and y'all problems, not on no entertainment shit, but even behind the scenes. If y'all gotta have not even had the cameras off, talk about it, chop it up, figure out, you know what I'm saying? Overall, it would just be to just, you know, apologize, admit y'all wrongs where y'all came all wrong off. Because if y'all keep fueling the fire, this shit is going to become bigger than y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Where it's going to have to probably involve motherfucking, you know, authorities and shit like that. People going to have to face, you know, penalties and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a lot enough in everything that's been going on to take it there, to keep it a bean. There's a lot in there to take it there. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, I ain't going to say too much. I've been rambling. But straight facts, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. We out there, though.